Baiklah, saya rasa peminat sukan hoki masih lagi berjaya menandingi peminat sukan bola sepak. Tak adalah sama sebenarnya. Sukan bola sepak dan juga sukan hoki. Dua sukan ini sebenarnya masih lagi menjadi sukan nombor satu di Malaysia. Dan banyak komen-komen yang telah pun diberikan, dilontarkan oleh peminat-peminat hoki di luar sana. Yang paling penting mereka nak tengok Malaysia layak ke sukan Olimpik. Okey, kita nak bacakan komen-komen peminat semua dalam segmen Apa Kata Anda.
Terima kasih Akbar. Saya mengajak kawan-kawan kita di Facebook untuk membincangkan kerana dua tetamu kita, dua orang kuat Konfederasi Hoki Malaysia, Presiden Datuk Seri Subhan dan juga pengarah teknikal Terry Walsh. Jadi Muhammad Safwan Rozak menyebut tingkatkan tahap profesionalisme pemain. Pemain juga perlu disuntik motivasi yang tinggi dalam setiap perlawanan. Muhammad Zahid Abdul Wahab kata secara keseluruhannya kita ramai pemain berbakat yang mampu pergi jauh, cuma kita perlu elakkan campur tangan orang yang tidak berkelayakan dalam pemilihan pemain. Kita ada Terry Walsh yang suatu masa dulu banyak memberi kejayaan kepada pasukan hoki negara. KHM perlu memberi kuasa penuh kepada beliau. Anas M. Khairul kata Bazli Azmi kempen suruh ambil pemain naturalisasi. Kita ada komen sikit. Safwan Rozak kata pada pendapat saya hoki tidak perlu naturalisasi bola sepak ya. Syam Tajuddin kata saya cadangkan KHM wujudkan Liga Hoki seperti Liga Super, mungkin lebih meriah dan hebat. Beliau berkata katanya hoki still okay, world standard, pupuk di kalangan murid sekolah, kabarnya minat kepada hoki semakin berkurangan. Izwan Haji Arifin Black kata perbanyakan kejohanan di peringkat negeri. Hidupkan semula liga-liga di negeri, baik lelaki dan wanita. Malaysia banyak bakat di peringkat remaja.
Kalau satu komen tu,
Mana?
I believe in Terry.
Yes. Yes. Kamal Ganison ya. Kata it's a circus out there. Kata.
Okey, baik, itu komen-komen. Terima kasih kepada anda yang menghantar komen. Okey, balik kepada Datuk Seri Subhan Kamal, Presiden Konfederasi Hoki Malaysia. Persiapan menjelang hoki remaja Piala Asia 2015 di Kuantan. Ini saya rasa ini pasukan. Okey, saya ada dua soalan. Pertama mungkin persiapan lah, nak cerita sikit. Yang kedua, semua orang mengharapkan agar pasukan ini adalah merupakan bayangan untuk pasukan Olimpik. Saya tak tahulah, mungkin itu dalam perancangan Datuk Seri. Silakan.
Sebenarnya pasukan ini memang di bawah pimpinan Arul
Selvaraj
dan Narwan Nawawi adalah pengurus.
Yep.
Dan this team is monitored very closely. Saya tertarik dengan salah satu komen yang saya lihat tadi mengatakan bahawa we should give free hand to the Terry lah as a technical director to choose the players but not the other. I do not agree with that because for me the head coach has the prerogative of choosing the players. Peranan Terry Walsh sebagai technical director untuk membimbing, mendidik coaches dan memberi gambaran. Tetapi tanggungjawab untuk memilih pemain adalah tanggungjawab ketua jurulatih. That is his responsibility to choose the right person. I think Arul has done a good job. He has worked very hard. And even baru ni dalam Sultan Johor Cup, the team played very well. We beat Australia, which was an awesome result. Dan salah satu aspek yang kita melihat dari segi stamina ataupun fitness level. That's why ever since they came back for the past few weeks, Terry and also Arul has been focusing a lot on their fitness level. They've been drilled to the max. Jadi baru 2 hari lepas mereka ada retreat di Port Dickson sekejap untuk mentenangkan fikiran dan insyaAllah pagi tadi mereka telah mengadakan satu perlawanan persahabatan dengan senior team. No doubt they lost but we can see the improvement. Even the good thing now is that even the head coaches of the national team work very closely with the junior coaches. They work and they collaborate and they exchange views. So even the head coaches were saying, wow, there's so much of improvement with the team currently. So we're quite excited about the Junior Asia Cup di Kuantan insyaAllah. Dan insyaAllah sebelah bulan mereka akan lepas ke Kuantan. Dan kami cukup positif bahawa kita akan dapat keputusan yang boleh dibanggakan. Dan insyaAllah kita akan pastikan kita melarikan diri ke World Cup next year di India.
Okey, itu harapan kita. Okey, mungkin Rizal nak tanyakan kepada Terry mengenai transisi pemain junior. Rizal, tanya Rizal. Daripada junior nak pergi ke senior team tu, dah boleh ke sekarang atau ada bertahun-tahun lagi nak masuk
from the current squad ni?
Yang
the boys bound for Kuantan for the Asian Junior Cup. How many of them eligible or good enough?
All of them.
To be all of them. Good enough to be making that transition into the senior.
Who are eligible? All of them. Who are good enough? Time will tell.
All right.
But I don't think you ever make decisions like that too early. You've got to see how they go in tournaments. You've got to blood them, find out how they go, etc. My role is to help and guide, and I totally agree with Dado's three with reference to the selection protocols. The selection protocols are the domain of the head coach and his staff. If they want to talk, by all means you can do that, but that's really where it lies. So where the development is really up to the program. The program will expose people, and let's face it, when you choose 18, 16 of them are already chosen by everybody. Yeah? Everybody chooses those. It's the last two that you spend 90% of your time on. And that's a strange sort of situation in coaching. It's a crazy one. But that's what happens. What we should be doing is making sure that we're monitoring the good players very, very well and ensuring that they're developing. Not worrying too much about the last one or two. Everyone's going to have an opinion. The head coach has earned the right to make that decision, depending on how that goes. So the young ones, I see quite a few of the young ones with the potential to be playing in 2020. That is the Olympic Games in Tokyo. So I see the potential, but potential and reality sometimes aren't necessarily the same. Yeah. So they've got to come through there.
Yes. And your first stint as a national coach in the 90s, you've worked with the likes of Sarjit Singh, Muhammad Abdul Hadi, Nur Saiful Zaini, Steven Van Hoosen, Lim Chao Chuan, among them. How do you compare that generation with the ones that you're currently working with?
I think it's really dangerous to compare generations because the older ones always think they're better than they were. That's the first thing. I think the game has changed so much that, the good players in any era would be very good. But to make comparisons is dangerous. I think that the piece that's important, when I look at the development, the young ones, I see the youth being better today than what they were in my time before. Because the opportunities are better today than what they were before. Now that's a really significant piece from where I sit. The level, the team today, the level that the team is able to play at is higher than what it was in 1993. There's no question about that. But it's all relative. You know, people will try to solve these problems ad nauseum and they'll never come up with an answer, just argument. So that happens everywhere in the world. So I can't really answer the question. What I can say is that I see skills. I saw a skill this morning from one of our players. It would be accepted with open arms anywhere in the world. It was a piece of skill of the highest order in a practice game between the seniors and the junior, their last hit out this morning.
By a senior player or a junior player?
A senior player. But I also, but I also see some incredibly clever skills from the junior players. They're really very, very clever, and I think that there's huge potential. There really is huge potential. I saw a lot of the women's senior team playing in a competition over the weekend. There's potential. There's real potential there. It just needs some really strong guidance and some development work and some things to underpin it. You've got to have sustainability going forward. So I think there's real possibilities.
Okey, baik. Saya bagi seminit boleh? Seminit je, jangan lebih. Lebih kita kena buat second episode. Boleh. Lebih kurang dalam 40-45 hari lagi akan menjelangnya tahun baru 2016. Semua orang nak tengok wajah baru setiap sukan di Malaysia. Hoki, apakah yang boleh kita lihat untuk menghadapi tahun 2016 dan seterusnya? Kita tak main di Olimpik. Semua orang akan tengok tim lain main ke Olimpik. Okey, 2016 dan seterusnya. Apakah wajah Hoki Malaysia?
First and foremost, kita dalam proses untuk rebranding Hoki Malaysia.
Rebranding.
Itu dalam pipeline. Dalam jangka masa yang terdekat ni, kita akan keluarkan logo terbaru KHM.
Oh, okey.
Iaitu to be more attractive and more acceptable, satu. Yang kedua, walaupun kita tak qualify for Olympic, doesn't mean that people will not watch hockey. There's so many other tournaments out there. One of the exciting tournaments will be the Junior World Cup, di mana saya yakin kita akan melahirkan diri lah. Dan kita ada banyak competition lain. Hanya macam Akbar kata seminit tu, saya hanya nak maklum pada peminat-peminat hoki negara. You have to believe in us. Pertama sekali, kita kepimpinan baru mengambil alih 6 bulan. Nothing happens overnight. It is time that makes a lot of difference. We work very hard. We've got a very good team, and we are very dedicated, and we are sincere in doing hockey good. And insyaAllah, we need the support. But as I said, it's a national agenda. And I'm very happy with the Kementerian, the Minister, even MSN, ISN. Everybody works very well with this. InsyaAllah saya yakin dengan formula yang ada dan juga dengan Mr. Terry around and the good coaches, InsyaAllah expect that hockey will do well and we will be back up there soon in no time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
On the dot. 60 seconds.
Thank you.
Okey, baik. Itu dia kata-kata terakhir daripada Presiden Konfederasi Hoki Malaysia, Datuk Seri Subhan Kamal. Jangan lupa kepada anda semua untuk mengikuti secara langsung di saluran 801 Astro Arena Piala Remaja Asia ya, Hoki 2015 yang berlangsung di Stadium Hoki Wisma Belia di Kuantan bermula 14 hingga 22 November, Junior Asian Cup. Dan seterusnya anda juga tak duduk kat rumah, tak apa. Mungkin anda yang dalam kereta, dalam train, dalam bas, public transport bukan yang tengah memandu, anda boleh download apps Astro On The Go dan kemudian anda boleh menonton semua saluran program siaran Astro termasuk Astro Arena di Astro On The Go. Last but not least, terima kasih kepada Datuk Seri Subhan Kamal. All the best kepada semua yang telah dirancang. And also to you, Mr. Terry Walsh, good luck for the Malaysian hockey. And then after this, Rizal want to buy you supper at Mamak stall, nasi lemak, roti canai, or teh tarik. Very good, man. Rizal promise you. Okay. Baik, terima kasih juga Rizal dan terima kasih kepada anda semua. Mohon maaf, malam ni kami tak buka talian telefon. Mungkin episod yang akan datang, kita akan bicara mengenai hoki. Barulah kita akan buka talian telefon untuk anda beri komen dan juga pandangan. Majlis Sukan untuk Negara, terima kasih sekali. Assalamualaikum. Jumpa lagi.